Ask, ask, ask. Ask and it shall be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. What could you do right now to give yourself the thing that you need, the thing that you've always wanted? What is it that is holding you up? Is it just your thoughts? Because sometimes it's just our thoughts, thinking all of the wrong things, but we are free. Freedom is your divine right. Freedom from doing things that you don't want to do. Jobs, people, places, things. Freedom is your divine right. I think what we have to do is start to think about how we think about the things that we are experiencing. To know, to know, to know, to know that you can, to know that you can. You got the kids, Noreen. Noreen says she got the kids. One of them is right there. Shh, shh, shh. Don't wake the baby up. So let's jump into our 5 minutes of gratitude. There's so much to be in gratitude for. Let's see. Here's one of my favorites. I'm grateful for past betrayals, for heartaches and challenges. I thought they were breaking me, but they were sculpting me. I'm grateful for past betrayals, heartaches, and challenges. I thought they were breaking me, but they were sculpting me. Someone I get to spend time with today, fill in the 4 blanks. Someone I get to spend time with today. A reason to smile right now. A valuable lesson I learned from a difficult situation. Something that went right today. Something that went right today. Joy is everywhere. I choose to see it. That's a whole conversation right there. Joy is everywhere. I choose to see it. Where do you choose to see joy? Because joy is all around. Joy is in everything. If you choose to see it, will you choose to see joy? I look across the room right now. I see this big old empty room. I hear all this echoes. And that's so joyful because the joy in that is that it is the beginning of the beginning. I am beginning again from where I left off. I am not starting over. I'm way smarter than I was before. Way smarter. I will not make the same mistakes. Or I will not make the same learning things I did the last time. God is so good to me to remind, You know what happened the last time you did that? Don't do that again.
New house, new lessons.
New house, new lessons. And so grateful for the new lessons. Daria, how are you, sunshine? And so let's jump into our deep breath of life, daily inspiration for heart-centered living, because we are people living from our hearts. Today is December the 6th. It's another party. It's another party. It's another party. And December 6th starts with the words golden words. It says the world is divided into 2 classes of people, the few who make good on their promises and the many who don't. Get in column A and stay there. You'll be valuable wherever you go. Robert Townsend. Mm. Two classes of people who one who the few who make good on the promises, on their promises. So it's very easy to not make promises you don't plan on keeping. I'm going to a party. You need to be over in Atlanta so you can do this face, girl. To the what was that? 2010, I think, when you did my makeup for the first time. Girl, we gotta fix that. When you coming down here? Come to Atlanta. Atlanta loves you. Um, so just don't make promises you don't intend on keeping. And if you find yourself saying words that you know you're not gonna do, why don't you just say, you know what? I'm really not gonna come. I'm really not gonna do that. Don't say that because uh when okay, we're gonna plan it. We're gonna plan it. DM me your number so I'll make sure that I have it and we can plan something. We could plan like a whole situation. We could plan a whole spa something day, girl. I got a new house. So we can make it happen. So make sure I have your number. Go ahead, Sherry.
So yesterday I had a couple of conversations. One conversation really floored me because I found out that dear friend of mine just had rectal cancer surgery, and during his stay in the hospital, they discovered something wrong with his heart, and now they want to perform heart surgery. And I'm
Mm,
like, oh my God, I mean, that's a lot of shock for the body to take.
yeah.
And I thought I was concealing my tears. He said, "Are you crying?" I said, "Who, me?" But my other friend who, I tolerate
Yeah.
her and spend time with her. Um,
Yes.
and she got an eviction notice. So I called her because I thought, okay, I know she needs a sounding board and she's always whining about nobody ever calling her.
Hmm.
I couldn't call her back. I said I was getting off the bus and I said, I gotta hang up. I'll call you back. I could not bring myself to call her back because her conversation was so hostile. And all I could
Mm,
think of was my friend is going through a real life challenge, and here you are creating mayhem. She went down to the housing place and put on a big show about how she's an old lady and she's going to get kicked out and all this stuff. And I want to say to her, put your focus on your next chapter. Focus on a better place for you. Why are you fighting to stay in a place that is just so chaotic? Her landlord is a hoarder. When you go to her house, there's stuff piled up to the ceiling in the hallway. It's like, get out of there. But
yeah.
no, she is creating this whole energy of staying there and fighting with the woman. And I've been here 16 years and I was like, oh my God, those drastic differences in life.
Yeah.
And, you know, my heart is so full for both of them. And I need to fill my heart for myself right now because I can't carry around their fight, and um, you got to keep your heart so, you got to keep your own heart so, I don't want to just say safe, but you got to keep it
Yeah.
fertile and vibrant and
Protect it.
yes.
Mhm.
And I honestly, I have tears right now for both of them because I can't get through to her, and he's all the way in Baltimore, so there's nothing I can do for him. What I can do for him is pray and just um know that God is in charge.
Absolutely. Of all of
Yeah.
it. Of all of
Of
it.
of all of it. Of all of it.
Yes.
Um
And you
yeah,
have to do that. You have to do that. We have to do that with our friends. We have to do that with our family. We are not in control of any of it.
that's
I
right.
remember I told you all about my mom. My mom had 9 kids. She had 10. One of my siblings passed away at like 10 months. We really didn't know her. I remember the baby, but that's all I remember. She died at 10 months. So we didn't really know her. But the 9 of us, I asked my mom, I said, I have 4 kids, 4 kids, and they're constantly doing, going, being, and I'm constantly worried. I am worried all the time. I cannot sleep. I am worried. These are teenagers, and especially my son. My son, by the time he was 18, he had been a pallbearer 5 times. My son stopped believing in God because his friends was getting killed. And I was so afraid that he was all over different places in the neighborhood. It's my only son, and all kinds of things was in my mind. And I said, Mommy, what am I going to do? And she said, Oh, baby. She said, I kissed you on the cheek and gave you back to God. God gave you to me, and I gave you back. And so we must give it to God, give them to God. Because I couldn't figure out how in the world. My mom had 9 kids and 9 kids, and all 9 of us got kids and husbands and problems and this and that. And when you pick up the phone to talk to her, she'll talk to you and she will give you her honest opinion, Bible verse, whatever. And I couldn't figure out why is she so calm? How could she know? Like what? Like my one brother kept getting in trouble, and then the other one had an accident because he was drinking. And I'm like, Mommy, how? She said, Oh, I gave y'all back to God. God protects y'all way better than I ever could from where I live. And then she told me, no news is good news. If you don't hear anything, if they don't call you, they don't say anything, everything is fine. It's when the calls come in that it's a problem. She was right, and it changed everything. So we continue to give it to God and ask God to cover them as God will see fit. And whatever God's will for them in their life is, that God would do that thing for them, whatever is in their best interest, whether they like it or not, whatever's in their best interest, and kind of leave it there. Go ahead, Bridge.
Grateful Rising. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. You made me think about something that God put on my heart to do a video about today. And I'm going to do that video when I stop. But my heart was, I would say my heart was shocked and touched yesterday in our class with Dr. Tawana. And it made me think about all of the people. You just made me think about it again when you said your son stopped believing in God because his friends were getting killed, and how in this world, God put it on my heart this morning that so many people have lost faith in God because of uh, 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 a type, I don't even know what to call it, because people have told them what they should be doing as pertaining to the Bible. And I stayed quiet that whole time yesterday, but I had to yell it at the end. Flawed people wrote the Bible. Flawed people. We are all flawed, and God knows that.
Yeah.
Nothing is a surprise to God. And God told me today to tell his people that he loves them. I am to convey the love of God in this earth, because people do not have relationship with God. They have relationship with religion. They have relationship with a church. They have relationship with people who are flawed, and they have high expectation of people to be their savior when, like your mama said, I gave you to God. You have to convey the love of God through your life, the way you love yourself and the way that you love others around you is one the biggest ways to convey the love of God in the earth. But today I want to share with everybody that God loves you. I don't care. It's so much stuff coming up about the Bible and who wrote it. And let me tell you something about Bridget. I went there. I don't care who wrote it. But guess what? Some of that stuff that's in the Bible works for me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I can't tell you what will work for you. My only prayer is that I hope that something that I do in my life will convey God's love for you through me. That's all my job is. The Bible told me to owe no man nothing but love. That's what the Bible told me to do. So something that I say or do, if it is not conveying love to you, I am going to shut the hell up. I'm not going to say nothing. Because if what I'm doing is taking you further away from the God of all that is and will ever be, I am wrong. I am wrong. I am wrong. And to hear somebody lose faith because of the actions of people is hard. I feel like God's heart is broken sometimes because of the things that we do and the way we treat other folk, and they in our face.
Mm-hmm.
None of us have seen God. We see the handiwork of God. Well, guess what else is the handiwork of God? It ain't just a tree. It's me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can look at me and be nasty and ugly to me, where is your God?
Mm-hmm.
Where is your God? So don't come telling me about a God that you can't see, and you looking at me and all you got for me is hate. And all you got for me is vitriol. And all you got for me is a rule. Get out my face.
Get out my face.
If you ain't got no love, get out my face.
Get out my face.
You understand? So today, let me bring it down. I'm passionate because I feel God tugging on me today. I don't know who needs to hear this. They say this all the time on the internet. I don't know who needs to hear this. But don't you allow a human being that breathe God air to stop you from believing in God and believing in his love for you. You made it through all that hell because God loves you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you did. I don't care if you never ever believed me. I'm going to still tell you and show you today that God loves you.
Mm-hmm.
That's my TED Talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk and praying.
Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Bridget. But the rest of, that truly is a word.
Well, as the old sisters say, preach it.
Preach it for sure. Preach it for sure. There's so much to be in gratitude for. And I think the moment I realized how much time I was wasting being angry or being sad, and not really leaning into the love and the peace of God, so much time wasted. Like you get to switch your energy, you get to change how you feel. You get to do those things that would move you to a happier place. You get to move yourself from the low vibrational emotions to the higher vibrational emotions. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine being angry. Even though there are things that even right now as I'm here in this house, there are things that were left undone, and I'm moving through those things and asking the responsible parties to do the things that they need to do. However, as I move forward, I see that it's not happening. So what I'm doing now is just really leaning into what this house is. And although I will not stay quiet about it, I will be vocal about it, but I will take care of it, because what I'm not going to do is allow myself to get so upset that I don't do anything about it. And then it holds up the progress of what this place is. I found myself very easily falling into, well, they didn't do it, so I'm not going to do it. But who's going to, they don't care that they didn't do it. That ain't holding up nobody but me. So that's nothing but distractions that will stop you from doing the thing that God has put on your heart to do. So let us not be distracted. Let us not continue to lean into things that don't serve us. Remembering that we are loved by God, and that God will give you the desires of your heart. So just lean in and make it happen. Oh, they didn't paint. Okay, no problem. We gonna paint then. Okay, they didn't clean the house. Okay, we're gonna get somebody to do it. And those things are getting done. That don't mean they won't get the bill for it though, because I'm within my right to give them the bill for it. And I will. So lean into the goodness. Continue to keep seeing joy, finding joy. The joy is in it. The joy is in it. Had they not cleaned the house, had they cleaned the house, I would have never met Darlaina Rose. Had they painted the house, we would have never learned that Nona Carey can paint.
That part.
So there's so much to be in gratitude for. And I can tell you that in the process of this, I definitely feel a gamut of emotions and have a whole lot of conversation. I probably should just put cameras up and let the cameras roll, because sometimes I just be like, really, God, that's what we doing? Like, why I gotta do that? Like, I'll have whole full-fledged on conversations in this house about the stuff I need to do. Like, oh my God, look at this dryer. This dryer, listen, one day if I come on here doing this, that's because I wash my clothes in that wash and dryer. I don't even know what they did to it. It's so rusty and ooky on the inside. I'm like, how can a washer and dryer be ooky on the inside? I don't want it. Like, come get it. Take it out of here. I'm not using that. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'll get my own. Thank you. I like God. I don't know how we paying for that, but you're gonna have to work that out. Because I'm looking and I'm saying, well, I just will wipe everything out and whatever until I pulled the lint thing out and it was rusty. And how does that even get rusty? Like, where did this come from? Was it wet? Like, nope, not trying to
Sounds like there was a leak,
like
and the
not trying
leak
to find.
went directly into those
I don't think it was a leak. I
that
think they went.
equipment.
You know what I think they did? You know how sometimes people sell washer and dryers outside
Uh-huh.
and they be sitting outside.
Oh.
I think it's one of them. And so the dryer
Oh.
don't work at all. So like just come get it. Like I don't want it.
Wow.
Just come get it. So it's just all of those things that are happening. And so I'm
Yeah. With a house is always
something, right?
something.
Something.
And like I shared yesterday, my keyboard wasn't operating properly
Yeah.
and I was having trouble logging in, logging on.
Yeah.
I took her to Best Buy last night because I have a membership there, and she showed out. Everything was working.
Like kids at the doctor's
And,
office.
and he, yeah, and he said, well, maybe carrying it around and jolting it made it. I was like, sir, okay. But the good news, like you just said, lean into what's good.
Yep.
I was able to take it there. I
Yep.
have a membership there, so it didn't cost me nothing. He looked at it and
Did you take the train or the bus?
I did. I
See,
took the
that's so
train.
wonderful because I was just telling Alan before everybody came on, like, I don't have a car, but this is not a place. This is not Philly. This is not New York. You just can't get on the bus and go
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, yeah. And
Like,
that's why Atlanta ain't calling me, because I
Yes,
love
Georgia is
that.
a driving state. It sucks.
Yes. And
I
I
miss New York
discovered
for that.
that. Yeah, I discovered that. It was traumatic for me. I went there, my daughter was 5, and we were staying with her godmother. And when we woke up, girlfriend wanted cereal, and there was no milk in the refrigerator. And Barbara said, "Oh, just take one of the cars, and go to whatever store she said to go to." And she lives in Storm Mountain. First of all, I had to like jump in, and then once you was in the flow of traffic, then I had to figure out how to jump out. I was like, "Y'all can have this. I don't want it.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
thank
want
you.
it.
I
I don't
don't
want it.
want
I don't
it.
want I don't want it. I don't
I
want
like a corner store.
it.
I like a corner
Want to
store.
go
I
to the
like a
corner store to the
supermarket.
bodega?
I like a supermarket around the corner. I
Yes,
like to walk
yes,
places and see my neighborhood
yes.
and see people
Imagine
that.
being from a place that's smaller than Atlanta that don't have a bus system like Atlanta.
Oh,
And believe it or
girl.
not, Atlanta, I'm from Alabama, and our buses in Alabama and Mobile run every hour,
Oh, I was gonna say you got to
and
call a bus, huh?
they stop running at like 7 o'clock at night.
Oh Lord,
And it's still like that in 2025.
have
So
mercy.
it is
Ah,
crazy. So it's like that in the South. When I moved to Atlanta, I thought I had moved up. I know how to ride all the trains and the buses. Atlanta buses run until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Like where Darlaina is, she don't know it. She probably could walk to the block and get on the bus that's gonna take her straight to the train station. But it's not like Philly in New York. Y'all in New York. I've been in the middle of Bed-Stuy. My brother-in-law was from Bed-Stuy.
uh-huh.
And I was like, New York looks just like everything you ever seen. That said New York, a movie, a picture, New York looked just like that.
And how
Yeah.
And the
about how
bodega was
about?
downstairs, and the grocery store was on the corner. I could
Yep,
walk
yep.
to
I'm in the
everywhere.
area where um there's at least 4 bus lines. It depends on what part of the city I want to go to, what area I take that bus or I take that bus. How about when I couldn't get a ride to the airport when I went to Paris in September? I didn't want to pay $60 for no cab, so I walked 3 blocks to I walked 3 blocks where there was a bus that took me to Kennedy Airport. Okay.
Wow.
So for because I'm a senior now, my $1.45, I
Oh,
went to Kennedy Airport, and then the bus where it left you off, the air train was free. I don't know why, but the air train was free. So I even got to my terminal on that same $1.45. So
I like it. I like
I
it.
mean, I like it too,
I like it.
although not although. I I'm talking about the breaks, but I really wanna tap into abundance where I'm not concerned about all the numbers, but I also like convenience. And it was convenient to just get on the bus and get to the airport.
I love that. I love that. What you say, Maya?
Oh no, I was just agreeing. I with New York and just this walking, I was in shock when I first came to Georgia. Just knowing that when everything's like 40 minutes away, everyone's a distance and you have to drive. Coming from a walking city where I have a picture and I'll share with y'all. It's like 2 in the morning and I took a picture of the subway that of the train I'm on. It looks like it's like rush hour. There's everybody on the platform, people that because it just is always constant. Like the trains may slow down, but you will get a train even at 3 o'clock in the morning. So when I came here, I was excited with the miles of driving because you ain't going anywhere fast in New York. Okay, it's traffic. The fastest you could go is the speed limit is 55 miles an hour, and you're going about 40, 35 tops. So when I got here at 70 miles and 60, oh, I was in heaven. But when I got on 20 for the first time, like you, Sherry, look, after I got off, I had to take a deep breath. I was white knuckled. Okay. I was like, oh my gosh, these people are flying. I
Yes.
had to get used to it.
Yeah,
And
it's
when
a
my
culture
nephew came
shock.
down here and I sent him somewhere, and I was like, don't you love it? Don't you see like you could go fast? He was like, Auntie, he was like, look, I had to have my head on a swivel. He said, yeah, it's fast, but it's like a lot going on. And y'all got 5 lanes. The
Yeah.
most New York has is three, y'all have 5 lane highways with a sixth one to get off and get on. And so it's a difference because here
Definitely.
you have we have trains and buses, and we know a route you could get across town. When I went there, I literally, just like you, Sherry, I took the air train from what you call, I got all the way to where I had to go, and it was quite convenient, and I hadn't been on a train in over 10 years. But I was
Wow.
like, oh, I could do this, but I know I was doing it without having to go to work and having to be in that traffic.
Yeah.
But that's the same here. These people are frustrated in the highways, going nowhere fast as well in traffic.
Mhm.
So it's just such a difference. But I couldn't
What we
agree with
say?
you. I don't know what I would. I now know what I would do, but I so wish, like where you are, Dr. Rose, you have plenty of buses, but you won't do it. Trust me, you probably won't do it. You
When
know.
I told you when I walked to the store, I found out that was the whole stroll. So people was
Oh, I came in on what you were saying. I didn't know what you were talking about. I didn't want to ask you to
so
repeat it, but I was like, wait a minute,
coming
what?
out of my block, going down to HE Homes. HE Homes to the left, going towards the low. It's the whole stroll, but I didn't know it. So
And you're walking?
I was walking, and people kept yelling at me and saying
What's it called?
the whole stroll.
What's that mean? Hoe. You mean hoe like
Hold
give
like
us
Yes,
some cushion?
exactly.
Oh, oh Jesus.
Girl, look, that is where they go get their money on the stroll. That's where they go get their money.
That's crazy.
That's
Uh-uh.
And you
the
walking,
that's the
you are walking there like
I'm
that?
walking, it's broad daylight,
I
like
came in late too. I didn't know what she was talking about.
Ah, ah.
walking, and people like, hey girl. I'm like,
they probably
Yeah, and the
thought you
way
was
you
out
dress up, I'm sure they
ah,
thought you was trying to get
That's
some.
crazy.
hi.
Darlena,
They
don't
thought
look,
you were a new person on the block.
Oh my gosh.
Darlena,
So
don't you walk nowhere over there, honey. Get you a Uber, Lyft. or
Yeah, don't do
Swift
that
or
again.
whatever. Don't
First of
you walk
all,
nowhere
I,
around here.
first of all, those people did not scare me. That's first of all. Like
No, that's true.
I'm
You
from
know you have
Girl,
nothing
and
to
I was
fear.
like, you better not stop walking.
I'm not
Yeah,
Like,
you
scared.
have
I'm not
nothing to
scared.
fear.
yeah,
I just didn't know what I didn't know, but I
you the
know
flyest hoe out there.
so it's
I
cool.
was about to say the same thing, Nona Carey.
You the flyest hoe out there. They need your energy. So
They
go
were
on and
clapping
walk to
because
the
you was the
store.
finest hoe out there.
I'm
Plus,
I'm I'm
I had
joking
on.
about the walking. I'm joking about the walking, but
Yeah, I had.
know where you at. Know where you at. Just know where you
Yeah,
at.
I
Know
know.
where
That
you at.
part. Know where
So
you
I
at.
had,
Know your
and I
surroundings.
knew I was walking, so I had on my, I had on my sneakers. I was listen. I could, if I needed to snuggle up or run, I could do either one. So it's all good.
They
'Cause
saw you as fresh meat in the lion's den, huh?
absolutely, absolutely, but it's fine, and I will absolutely walk again. So I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid at all.
You're gonna be waving.
And plus, it was like older people, like they were not like young men. It was like older, like shut up, like this is what y'all do, like go somewhere. So it's funny, but go ahead, Dad.
Grand Rising, everyone. Just hopping in on the conversation. New York is my hometown. I'll always love it. It is the best place to walk. In Midtown, I miss walking 5 miles a day. I still live in New York, but I'm in the Hudson Valley.
Yeah.
So, what you're describing about all the lanes in 65, I mean, this is what we do here. It is definitely not the city, but these people are fast. And as a driver, as a commuter, I was a left lane driver doing 80, 75. And if someone is on my neck, we got a real big problem. And
Yes,
that's New York driving.
yeah,
But Atlanta is the same way. Most of the people in Atlanta are from New York.
yes,
So
yes,
that's why the
they
drivers are
are.
so crazy.
Yes, they are.
They're
Well,
all
they're
out of New
actually from
York.
everywhere else, everywhere too.
Yeah,
Florida
a lot of New
drivers are
Yorkers,
the
though. I mean,
worst,
they have New
okay?
York
And they're here too.
celebrations.
Florida drivers are ridiculous. They go slow in the fast lane and fast in the slow lane. I was
Right.
driving
It's
down there and
insane.
it was, I mean, I had an 80-year-old flying past me like I'm going too slow. And then you have it was the craziest thing in Florida and they're here. After the hurricanes and all of that, everyone surrounding Georgia came in.
Yeah,
So it is excuse the language, but a cluster F of drivers and they all drive differently.
that's
And
what
then you
happened
have
up here,
us New
too.
Yorkers, and
Yeah,
you're definitely right, Miss Debbie. Like we bring our own thing with us. But I think I'm grateful for learning how to drive in New York. I don't want to act like it's exceptional, but I know that my driving skills really are matched down here and better because I see what I see going on here
same.
and I
Well,
know how
I'm
to like
happy I'm
get
not a
around to it
commuter.
because some
Yeah,
Yeah.
people are just like and then you have the cars that drive themselves and all of that. So,
Oh,
but
yeah, there's a
yeah,
lot of that. There's
the
a lot of
I
that.
Waymo,
do
the
miss New York.
Waymo, the Waymo,
But
the
I'm really happy that I'm no longer a commuter, and so I am a right lane driver, and I'm kind of like have at it. And I
yeah,
don't need you on my neck. I'm over in the right lane. Leave me alone. But I
yeah,
just wanted to shout out really quickly, Dr. Loretta Long. Thank you so much. Is she on the call still?
yes.
Yes.
She had okay. Someone called me. I spoke to this person, Patricia, back when we started talking about Egypt and doing the Egypt trip. She called me a couple days ago, and she says I have to go.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
I
that's
sent her the
my
information.
farmer's agent.
Farmer's agent, yes. So she sounded very excited. She said she wants her husband to come. So I sent her the information. So I just wanted to shout you out and say thank you. There is another Zoom call next Sunday. I put links in the Telegram app. I sent most everyone the information, but I'll actually send the actual Zoom link. We won't be meeting on Teams. There will be a Zoom link on next Sunday
Mhm.
at 6 p.m. I'll be sending that out later this week. And also, I wanted to share I've been working on a book for my grandson. My grandson turned 2. His name is Elisha. I've been working on this book since last year. Didn't realize the book was completed. It's a series. So I worked on the first book. And
Mhm.
so I have the illustration. I'm looking, it's a children's book, 0 to 3 years old, and I'm almost finished. I want to publish it hopefully before the end of this month. And I'm just really excited. And as I look back, I have been working on it, but because it's a series, I'm like, oh, I have so much more to do. But I completed the first of a series.
So good.
Elisha and his double portions. His double portions are his puppies. Their names are Love and August, but I changed August's name to Faith. So it has a spiritual appeal to it. I'm really excited about it, guys.
Oh, we're
That is
excited
awesome.
for that
You
too.
know, you can get a picture
Thank
of
you.
his and turn it into an animation for your
I
book.
did that. Yeah, I'm
Oh, I
working with
can't.
Kemp on
That's
that. Yeah,
beautiful, and it
yeah,
gives
we did that.
his look on it. Yeah, I saw that. I'm into that.
I
That's gorgeous.
Nice. Yeah, I'm really excited.
So good, so good. Listen, we are a group of super dope, amazing people.
Thank them. So,
And we do super dope, amazing things. That is my word. You can use it if you like. Super
yes.
dope, amazing. Super dope, amazing. That's who we all are.
Can
So,
you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Can I think it's so amazing that the farmer's agent, she got that agency from a little old man. He wouldn't sell it to his son. He sold it to this black woman. I love her. She's fabulous.
Love it. So I'm just going to finish the reading and then we'll do our blessing and get this Saturday started. So it started with the words, golden words. It says the world is divided into two classes of people, the few who make good on their promises and the many who don't. So get in column A and stay there. You are valuable wherever you go. It says in the film Holy Matrimony, Patricia Arquette plays a huckster named Sonora who follows her husband in order to hide him from the law in a Mennonite community. When her husband dies, Sonora is required by the religious law to marry his 12-year-old brother, Jeb. Despite his tender age, Jeb is strong, has strong values, and he is a wiser man than his brother ever was. After Sonora sneaks off to have an affair with an older man, Jeb challenges her choice, asking her if this man has any integrity. He asks Sonora, is his word golden? The act of keeping our word is an immeasurable gift. To be in a marital or a working relationship with someone whose words you can trust is a precious blessing. And to be such a person to give your friends the greatest gift of all. Because we have the power to co-create with God, the words we utter have enormous import. Our words make our life if we speak them with conviction, and they can break us if we let our tongue be guided by foolishness or fear. Ooh. Take care to speak only what you want to be manifested. Take care to do what you say you are going to do. To make a promise to others, even to meet them at a particular time, is a sacred act. If you do not keep your promises, you become untrustworthy and your loved ones will be confused about who you are and what you will do. Do not make promises that you are not sure you can keep. If you made a promise that you are unable to fulfill, go to the other person quickly and seek to find a new way that will work for both of you. Be at peace with yourself by being at peace with the words you speak. A golden life begins with golden words. Your word is perfect, comforting, and trustworthy. May my words be the same. I empower myself and others by living the words I speak. That's so good in so many ways. Because, wow, speak what you seek until you see what you said. That's what it says. Take care to do what you say that you're going to do. Don't even make promises to me at a particular time if you know that you can't. I find myself in my mind thinking like that too, saying, can I do that? Then I say, I could do that. And then it's like, no, you can't. You can't do that. I can't do that. So let us keep our words golden. Let us keep our words golden. So with that being said, Dr. Long, will you please give us our blessing for this day?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
We surely can.
All right. I am blessed going in.
I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed
I'm
coming out.
blessed coming out.
Blessed in the cities.
I'm
I'm
blessed
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 in
in
the
the city.
city.
I'm blessed in Atlanta.
I'm blessed in
I'm
Atlanta.
blessed in
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I'm always in the right
I'm
place
always
at the
blessed
right
in Atlanta.
time.
I'm
I'm
always in the
Always in
right
the right
place
place
at
at
the
the
right
right
time
time.
With the right people.
The right
with the
The
right
right
people
people.
Doing the right thing
right
doing the
Doing the
right
right
thing
Right
thing.
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 for the right reasons.
for the
for the
right.
For the
right
right
reasons.
The right
reason.
reason.
Reasons.
Oh my
And
goodness. And we're
everything.
always
Everything
in
is in
Everything.
divine order.
Everything's in divine
fine
order.
order.
Everything is in divine order.
Everything is
I'm
in divine
spazzing
order.
out here. Okay, keep going, y'all.
As
As
Jabez
Jabez
As
says,
says,
bless
bless
us
Bless
us
us
Bless us
indeed.
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 Expand
Expand
our
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 territory.
Territory.
territory. Extend an
Extend an
open
An
open
open
hand
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 of
of
hand of
favor
favor
to
favor
To
us,
us,
towards us.
that we
that
may
that
we
we
do
may
may do
do
no
no
harm.
harm.
No
no harm.
harm. And we
and
let
we
And we
let
let
go,
go
Go
go,
and
and
let
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 God.
God
God.
God,
and
go
go
and
with
with
the
the
go with
flow
the
flow.
let
flow.
God. Woo.
and let the
And let the
Let the
blessings and the
blessings
blessings and
and
money
the
and
money
the money
roll
Roll in
in
roll in.
From the north,
From
south,
north,
east,
south,
and
east,
west.
and west.
from the
from the
From
north,
the
south,
north,
north,
east,
south,
and
south,
east,
west.
and
east
east,
west,
and
and
west.
west,
From
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 above and
above,
beneath.
From
beneath.
above and
above
beneath.
above
and
and
Above
beneath,
and
beneath,
beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
From
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 known and
known and
unknown
unknown
sources.
Unknown
sources.
sources.
Tell us about our money, Doc.
we have supernatural unlimited money, so a supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance, so
And we
we never
live
run
and
out.
give from
Never
God's
Never
never run
run
out.
out.
overabundance and
Never
never
run
run out.
out.
We always have more than enough,
always
More
have.
than enough.
Always
I
have
always
more
have
Always
than
more than
enough.
have more
enough.
than enough.
more than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than
More than
enough to
enough
do
to do
anything our
anything
heart
that our heart
desires.
desire.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
More
More
than
than
enough
enough
to
to
do
do anything
anything
God
that
puts on our
God
God
puts on
hearts
our
puts on
heart
our hearts
to
to
do
do
to
for
for
do
others.
for
others.
others.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
We
Money
have
to
Money
money
to
to
spend,
spend,
spend, money to
money
money to
to
lend,
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 and
and
money
and
to
money to
money
keep.
to
keep.
keep.
Because our bank is in heaven.
Heaven.
And we're the spout where the money's coming out, y'all. The money comes directly from heaven to us. And then we're the branch banks of heaven.
Yes,
That's
yes.
I
what we're
love
doing
that.
now.
We're
Our
the
bank is
spout
our
where the
$11
money's
million.
coming out.
Yeah.
We're the
Out where
spout
the
where
money's coming out.
I always was looking around to go where to get the money. Well, God's got the money for us and he can trust us. So we're the spout where the money's coming out. We're the branch banks of heaven.
Amen.
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 We're gonna open our own branch
Amen.
bank of heaven.
And the farmer's lady, she's so cute and funny. We get on the phone and forget we're doing business. We're laughing and we got wonderful people. We got an insurance agent in our group now.
Love it, love it, love it. Well,
Beautiful.
thank you everybody for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. But no, actually,
No artist way.
Okay,
I was
branch
going to
no
say
banks
no
artist
to
artist
way
way.
heaven.
today.
Artist way.
Saturday, Artist Way. Oh.
Yay!
Okay, branch banks, we're the spout where the money's coming out.
Hey, so let's meet back for the Artist Way at 10 o'clock, please.
All
Okay.
Okay.
right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh
See you
boy,
at 10.
I
That
gotta
gives
go
me
breathe
time to
some
do what
fresh
I need.
air. I'm